The Supreme Court has come down heavily on Patanjali Ayurveda's co-founder Baba Ramdev and Managing Director Acrya Balkrishna for their, quote, absolute defiance in not filing proper affidavits about the company's misleading advertisements case. Everybody in the country is now looking at this, and the top court says that advertisements issued by Patanjali have to be questioned. The apex court has also warned Baba Ramdev. This is what happened when he went to court today.
Legal trouble continues to mount for Patanjali.
हमने कोरोनिल बना रखी है। इसमें स्वासारी जो है ये फेफड़ों की इम्यूनिटी के लिए, ये जो है कोरोनिल ये पूरी बॉडी की इम्यूनिटी के लिए। तो स्वासारी खाली पेट 2-2 गोली सुबह दोपहर शाम 3 बार।
Calling out Patanjali Ayurveda for absolute defiance, the Supreme Court has wrapped Ramdev for defying its earlier notice in the misleading advertisement case. The top court has refused to accept the unconditional apology of Ramdev, calling it mere lip service. The Supreme Court took exception to Ramdev for shifting the blame to the media department of the firm. The bench questioned Ramdev whether Patanjali Ayurveda wasn't aware of the court proceedings. The courtroom battle came even as Patanjali Ayurveda issued an advertisement after it assured the top court last year that it refrained from making any casual statements, claiming medical efficacy or against any system of medicine. The Supreme Court has granted one last opportunity to Ramdev, asking him to file a fresh affidavit in a week. Why did Patanjali defy the top court's order? Let's debate.
Rahul Ishwar is pro-Patanjali. Suhail Seth is observing this. Mithun Vijay Kumar, last time you were on the debate, Rahul Ishwar, you were on the debate. The least we can expect is that Baba Ramdev should follow what the court says. I mean, if Baba Ramdev feels that he does not need to follow the court, then the question will be, Rahul Ishwar, why? How is he? The court is telling him not to put out any misleading advertisements or claims, and he continues to do so. And then he comes and says, I'm sorry.
Arnab,
how will that
please
work?
Remember, he has rendered an unconditional apology, unlike...
Can you unmute yourself? Can you unmute yourself? Unmute yourself, Rahul.
Yeah, it's not mute here. It's not mute here. So, Baba Ramdev, just one submission. Prashant Bhushan refused to even pay earlier 1 rupee for 1 rupee as a contempt of court thing. But Baba Ramdev was, profusely apologizing and rendering an unconditional apology. Prashant Bhushan was at last pleaded by the Honorable Supreme Court to pay 1 rupee fine. But Baba Ramdev graciously come to the court, accepted what the Supreme Court said, and also said, he's ready to profusely apologize with folded hands. His advocate really used folded hands as per media reports in the Honorable Court. I hope court should be more magnanimous and kind to a champion of Ayurveda and yoga who has popularized yoga and Ayurveda not only in India but around the world. Let us not use Baba Ramdev as some kind of a scapegoat so that, many people, I'm not saying court, many people can take out their anger with the whole Dharmic spectrum. See, Baba Ramdev, many people are targeting over social media, because of other reasons, and that is not a right thing to do. Baba Ramdev accepted, he apologized, and even the lawyer folded hands. Please don't miss to see all these.
We have a fast debate, so I'm letting a
sorry, Arnab.
We have a fast debate, so Suhail's coming in with a counter.
Baba Ramdev has used communication to mislead people in the area of personal health care. Let's not fool each other. A, B. Rahul, 1 minute. Did I interrupt you? Keep quiet for a minute. Let me finish, please. Number 2, I don't care whether Baba Ramdev folds his hands or folds his legs or does a yoga posture in the Supreme Court. That is not important. He was asked by the Supreme Court to render an apology. He defied that. He is not some person who is above the law in this country. Let me also say one more thing. Baba Ramdev has made it a habit to knock every other form of medicine in this world. He made fun of Coca-Cola at one time. He made fun of any product that did not suit his. He accused Dabur of, spurious honey. He has gone to town abusing brands. Today, when he's held up to account, he claims to be a saint. This is utter rubbish. Let's be realistic about one thing, Arnab. This country is run by rule of law. It is not run by saints. It is not run by babas. It is not run by yoga teachers. It has to be run by to my mind, by the rule of law. To what the Supreme Court has done.
Okay,
today,
let me ask you something. Let me
And I
ask you
salute the
something.
Supreme Court
Let me
for
ask you
that,
something.
because the Supreme
Let
Court
me
has
ask
told
you
every
something.
Indian,
I'm not
no matter
naming
who you
certain
are,
brands.
you will be
No,
subservient to the rule of law.
But is the okay, Sohail, there are big foreign FMCG companies.
Yes,
You know,
catch them.
who put in
Catch
all this.
them.
I'm not naming
Arnab
any
Goswami,
company.
you're right.
But I'm
If
telling
the
you who put,
foreign
no, 1 minute, 1 minute. Who
MNCs
basically,
are
who
cheating
basically,
India
no, but
and
1 minute, 1
Indians,
minute. What people
hold them
will say, there are a lot of foreign FMCG companies who make false claims regularly, and I'm
my
telling you how
friend,
they put
I am
false claims.
saying
They will
arrest
put
them.
this packet, put shiny packaging on it, and say this is
Arrest
good for
them.
the health of your children. When they know
Arrest them.
it is nothing but full of sugar. But you will
So
put
here's
nice
this.
packaging,
Here's this.
spend crores of
We have
rupees
got-
on advertising and say your children will be taller, healthier, more protein.
Narendra Modi-
Now I'm saying
Narendra Modi, to my mind, Narendra
why are
Modi
those
cannot
companies
be-
not taken to task?
No, hear me out.
Do you know the number of lies
Yes,
those
now see,
FMCG
Arnab,
companies put
Arnab,
out?
Tomorrow, if a
Even
television
chocolate
channel-
companies put out
Hear me
lies.
out. Hear me out.
They'll put a
Tomorrow,
little
if
bit of a
television-
nut and they'll
Listen
say
to
it's
me.
good for your health.
No, I'll tell you.
No, I'm saying today is Patanjali being targeted.
Your logic is not right. Let me tell you why. Suppose tomorrow a television company lies to people on the news or about the news. Will you shut all television channels? Will you accuse all TV channels? No. A. B. I totally agree with you. If any MNC is found to be violating the law of the land in terms of what it promises in its product mix, hold them accountable. No one is saying don't hold them accountable. All we are saying is no one is above
But
the
tell me
law
one
in
thing,
this
Sohail.
country.
Sohail.
Number two,
Sohail.
you cannot
Sohail, tell
make
me one thing.
fun of
I'm
this
not looking at the
government,
technicality of it.
this country's Supreme Court. That's my limited point. My limited point is Baba Ramdev may be sitting on top of a mountain for all I care. But even above that mountain is the Supreme
Is
Court
there
of
a
India.
FMCG
And it's
lobby
the rule
against
of law.
Patanjali that's at play? Is
I
there a
have nothing
FMCG
against
lobby
Patanjali,
against
yes.
Patanjali
I
at
have nothing
play?
against Patanjali. I
Simple.
don't even use half the products that they
Demeaning
make.
Ayurveda. Demeaning Ayurveda, defaming Indian systems, Indian wellness systems
Yeah,
are profound, and these
Rahul,
people want to
the
defame
point,
and
my
demean
friend, is
Indian
you're a very
wellness
bright
systems.
human being. Don't find a conspiracy where none exists. Now
No,
you will say
many
if
people
Baba
are out to
Ramdev is
defame.
told
Let
by
us
the
be honest
Supreme
about
Court,
it.
that means we are anti-India. What
No,
rubbish!
nobody is saying so, sir. Suhail said, sir, nobody is saying so.
My
We have
friend,
utmost respect to
Swami,
you. But Baba Ramdev should be given a fair treatment.
Sri Ravi Shankar has a great brand. Has that brand ever been accused of plagiarism or spuriosity? No. And no one is accusing Baba Ramdev. All I'm saying is,
Never.
when the Supreme Court says, bow before the majesty of the court, you bow before the majesty of the court because you're bowing before the Constitution of India. Baba Ramdev
Was it
is
a
not in the
mistake or a-
Republic of Ramdev. He's in the
Okay,
Republic of
so-
India. He's a citizen of India.
Okay.
That's my limited point.
Okay.
My point is not to say, oh, Baba Ramdev is wrong and everyone else is right. That's not the point.
Mithun, can I bring you in? Mithun. Baba Ramdev runs a company whose valuation goes into tens of thousands of crores. He has multi-thousand crore turnover, multi-thousand crore profit. Surely his media department knows what the court has said. He can't say, I didn't know. He's
I'm
also
not
running a huge
legal
company.
expert
He
to
can't tell the
comment
court,
whether
sir,
the
I made a
apology
mistake.
made by.
Okay, go on.
Hello. See, sir, all I'm saying is I'm not an expert to comment whether the apology made by Patanjali meets the standards expected by the Supreme Court. I understand, Patanjali has crossed a certain line when it comes to their advertising policies. But what we are doing right now is demonizing a brand that democratized Ayurveda for us. And let me just add more substance to what you already said, sir. We don't have a problem when Horlicks says, they will help us grow taller, stronger, and sharper. We don't have a problem when Complan says they will provide, complete nutrition. We don't have a problem when Saffola says their cooking oil is heart healthy. We don't have a problem when Bonvita says, they will give you strong bones, strong muscles, and an active brain. Now, there is this brand, guaranteed fairness and guaranteed fame is the tagline of Fair and Lovely. Is there anyone on this panel who is attributing their fairness and fame to Fair and Lovely? So why
One minute.
attack
Not
Patanjali? Why
attributing
is
my
Patanjali
fairness,
being
but I have
singled out and
objected to
attacked?
Fair and Lovely.
If you
On
simply
television
drive
program,
on a highway,
Mithun, I have
sir, allow me to
objected to
finish.
that.
I didn't interrupt when you were talking.
Sure,
I didn't
sure.
interrupt you.
No,
Allow me to
because you
finish.
said anyone on the panel, so you
No, no,
involved
please,
me. That's
you
why I
can
interrupted.
you can use your time to answer that. Please don't interrupt when I'm talking. If you simply drive on a highway, you'll find hoardings of
People are
many
so
reputed
angry
hospitals
today
that
on my
claim to
program.
treat everything from heart disease to liver problem and whatnot. Can any of these hospitals give a 100% guarantee of what they say in their ads? All I'm saying is let's not try to demonize the brand because their advertising went wrong. It's as simple as that. They have offered products which are useful for many people, but if their advertising is wrong, let's not use it as a tool to attack the entire brand itself. And nowadays sports are commenting on almost everything in the country. And sir, I please don't interrupt me. Allow me to finish, sir. I didn't talk when you were
Okay,
commenting
sorry.
on this.
Please go ahead.
So
Very heated,
all
very
I'm-
heated.
so-
No, I'm not heated
Very
at all.
heated.
I'm not heated at all.
all I'm
I
saying is-
want to respond to my good friend
The
here.
debate is heated. The
There's
debate is
nothing called the
overall. My
advertising
debate today has been
standards.
too hot.
Oh, sorry, Mithun, have you finished? You let me know when you
I'm
finish.
saying let's respect all forms of medicine, and we should be open to exploring the potential of complementary approaches like Ayurveda. And all I'm saying is we should encourage collaborative research to understand the potential benefits of these traditional systems. If their advertisement has gone wrong, that's okay, because there are plenty of advertisements like this that I can show. Because
Sure.
it's an advertising policy that they have to fix. They are making reparations. They are ready to make the reparations for that. But still, we are not leaving them. We are attacking them constantly.
No, number one, I now want to come in, Arnab, and you must give me time. No one has attacked Baba Ramdev for creating a brand called Patanjali. I have spoken about how the brand has created a distinction. B, I've also spoken in marketing lectures about their toothpaste and how that toothpaste has caused market disruption for the better. My limited point is as follows. There is something called the Advertising Standards Council of India, which by and large is a toothless body. That body then needs to be held to account. If there are other companies that are promising through their advertising product benefits that don't exist. So Mithun and Rahul and I are on the same page. No one is saying that you must allow lies of one and not allow what you believe is incorrect from the other. So no one's case is that, number one. Number two, this is not a debate, my friend, about MNC versus India. My limited point was only to this much, that no matter who you are, no matter how much influence you wield, no matter how powerful you are, ultimately you subject yourself to the majesty of the Supreme Court. Number three, I totally agree with this gentleman, Mithu, where he says that don't demonize. No one is demonizing. Please remember, whether you and I or 20 people on Arnab Goswami's program demonize Baba Ramdev, we won't be demonized. Brands are built on the strength of benefits and the relationship they create with consumers. If Patanjali has, as I'm sure it has because it's successful, built that relationship, you and I can't destroy it on this television program.
Well, sir, just one submission at a limited
No one
point.
wants to destroy
Okay, I'll give Rahul
Patanjali.
10 seconds.
Yes,
Rahul,
just
Rahul.
one submission at a
Rahul.
limited point. Have we ever seen IMA take any action against any so-called FMCG product?
So
Have
yaar,
they taken
blame
any
IMA,
action
why are you
against
telling
any
me?
product that assures
Rahul
height,
Ishwar,
that
this is
assures
your
weight,
government, you
that
blame
assures
IMA.
fairness, that assures complete healthcare? So there reeks of double standard. Like my good friend Midhun rightly said, you are demonizing a brand and also creating a double standard, thereby implying Ayurveda is bad, yoga is bad,
Rahul,
Indian wellness
Rahul,
systems are bad.
Rahul,
If IMA is honest and sincere, please attack the huge $1 billion.
I totally agree with you. So here's what we should do. Here's what we should do.
Promises.
Why don't you do one thing? You list all the agencies that have supervisory or regulatory control over brands and consumers. We have a Ministry for Consumer Affairs. I don't know who even, who's running the ministry. You then have that Grahak Shakti and all that
It's a
stuff
matter
going
of...
on. You have FSSAI, which looks at food supervision. You have the IMA, as you rightly said. You have the Advertising Standards Council of India. You have more committees than functioning traffic lights in India.
Yeah, you have a choice.
But those committees accountable.
Yeah.
But then Rahul Ishwar,
but having said that, I just want to say, it's a matter of choice, Sohail. It's a matter of choice. Some people like allopathy. Some people like Ayurveda. Some people like yoga. Everybody has their own way.
But you must
and some people, like Sohail said, feel that sleeping in the afternoon cures them of all diseases.
You must make an informed choice.
Everybody has their own way.
No, that's like saying
Ayurveda
Arnab
has a
Goswami
different
can fix
paradigm
bar.
altogether. It's a different
No, no, one
paradigm.
minute,
There
one
is a clash of paradigms happening. We shouldn't discount
Arey,
that.
yeah, don't make it into World War III.
Of course, Suhail Ji is a different paradigm altogether. I understand
we are
that.
anti-India,
Anti-Ayurveda, but at the same point of time,
anti-Patanjali,
Ayurveda has a
anti-this.
different yardstick.
Next
You
you'll
cannot
say
just say the
anti-Hanuman,
allopathy standard.
anti-Ram. No one is anti anything.
Okay.
We are not
Arey, chill, yaar.
anti
I think I would
Arnab
say to Baba
Goswami also
Ramdev.
Arnab Goswami
Baba
uses
Ramdev also-
TRPs. Why does he use TRPs? To allow advertisers to make an informed choice. Does he fudge those TRPs? No. Should you fudge any product data, whether it's MNC or Patanjali? No. If it is being fudged, action should be taken. Who's going to
It's
take
all
action?
okay.
Not Govinder or me, not Arnab Goswami. Those agencies should take it.
Yeah,
If
live
they're
and
not
let live a
taking it,
little.
Whip them into shape.
True.
That's what I'm saying. But
True.
don't throw the baby with
True.
the
Okay, viewers. Bath water.
correct.
So he'll say it's had a good debate. So have we all. Ladies and gentlemen, I think Baba Ramdev should also chill a little bit. And eventually, remember, if people believe in a product, they believe in a product.